Welcome back to Aghasba. Hopefully that opening has given you a taste of what's to come. No, only joking. It's not going to be that serene, unfortunately. This is going to be a slightly different way of doing these videos, but I hope you'll see that as we go through. So, well, let's get right to it, shall we?
So what have we got in store today? I've kind of had enough of just showing you guys me hunting for stuff and fixing shrines. Although that might occur depending on what we find. It's not going to be the sole purpose of this video, mainly because, like I say, I want to show you guys something a bit different. So what we are going to be doing is we are going to be trying to complete the Ajit quest, and also turn in the Ruslan quest. Now, for those who can't remember, we have a few things that are ongoing. We have, if I can find it, this one here, so Lending a Hand, where we have to go and help some giant hands, basically. Return to Ruslan because we've killed all the soldiers, and then find Ajit a purpose. Now that's obviously going across the map. I might do Lending a Hand last, if I get time, because that is a side quest. If not, I'll save that for a future episode. That being said, I have tried to prepare as much as I can, although I could do with some extra healing items. I do have metal items throughout now, so I've got metal picks, metal axe, I have a metal shovel, etc, etc. So let's just head on down here. Where am I going? So, oh yeah, let's show you what I've built since the last one. So we've now got this animal pen. This basically just allows you to convert certain items into other items, which is a bit of an odd one. Got this nice picnic area here, which is purely cosmetic. You can't actually do anything, but it does give us a nice view of the first ever forest that we regrew. There's quite a few changes, by the way. So you have seen the crop area before. Why is that there? I don't know. But anyway, you've seen the crop area before, and also the compost shed, which is right next to it here. And I seem to have a cob waiting. Excellent. But we now also have a deli, which allows us again to convert food items into other type. Oh, we've got simple meat treats. Let's do, no, not 9. Let's do 4. Collect those at some point. Why is that number back to front? No, you can't see it from the other side. How absolutely random. Okay, so they've managed to put that number back to front. Anyway, yeah, so as you can see, that obviously is another conversion center. So if we head back on over, I can't remember whether in the last episode you'd seen the farming town level 2, but I mean, it looks a bit nicer. That's about it. We also have we also have this one here. So if we go to Shula, this is a mining town which I've created. It's something that I had to pick an arid area. I think, if I remember rightly, I was looking at doing this right at the end of the last episode, trying to find somewhere for it. Well, I did. And in the mining area, in fact, oh, it's just a town folk. Sometimes these guys show up with masks and stuff. It's expanded enough now that I do get livestock, etc. in the bases. There we go. So this is a clay pit. It allows me to exchange certain things for clay rather than going hunting for it. To me, it seems like a bit of an odd one, although terracotta is useful, so I'll keep that in mind. But yeah, to get 9 clay, you exchange an iron shovel and some other items, which just seems like a real waste because it's harder to get iron ore than clay. So God knows. I don't get it. But anyway, the other thing that we have is a hearth, which again seems like a really poor conversion rate. So this allows you to make coal, I think. Yeah, so this allows you to make coal, but you've got to use bark or wood and resin. Resin is harder to come by than coal, depending on where you are in the map. So there's lots of coal chunks or rocks, whereas resin is only available from certain trees. Cutting trees down loses you amity. God, I've done it again. Loses you amity, whereas breaking rocks doesn't. So I prefer to break rocks, if I'm being honest. We have 3 forests now. So we've got an arid forest. We've also got a temperate and a tropical forest. I think I actually have a second temperate forest on the go as well. But it's just another forest, so it's not really that important. But let's head over to Ruslan, see what we can do. I've never been to this sort of area, so I've no idea what to expect. Although it does seem to be heading quite far out to that cloud of withered, so hopefully it's okay. We've found some really interesting creatures as well, so I will show you those. Probably not this episode, because like I say, I want this to be an adventure rather than just informative. But yeah, we've got Tentamanes, which half the time attack, the rest of the time don't, which is a bit odd. It doesn't zoom in. That's my biggest problem with that Shimu scope, is it doesn't zoom in at all. I would have thought you'd have been able to zoom in with it. Let me see, it's not even interested in me, which is quite nice. I don't like it when they want to kill me. Why does that look like... It kind of half looks like bone and half looks like something else, non-organic, but I don't know quite what it is. Let's head down here. Float as far as we can. Oh. Sorry about that. Had to disappear. And unfortunately, the in-game does not pause when you press the pause button. So time still moves on, unfortunately. So where were we? Circumnavigating this lake, which isn't the lake that Ruslan is at. So bit of an odd one again. And I've just noticed my health is not full. Like I say, I have no idea what to expect. I'm hoping that there's nothing too horrific on the way, as in there's no withered haze. I don't think there will be, because I've unlocked the temple, the shrine, and it seems to have exposed the entire map area. I don't know whether that means there's no withered haze at all, because if that's the case, that could be quite interesting. Oh, missed. That could be quite interesting as far as withered enemies. Ooh. Got my arrow back. Ow! Cheeky little crystal. Ow. Spiky feet. Awesome. Not found a use for crystal yet. I was hoping that was going to be diamond, but it wasn't. So. Okay. Yeah. You've probably noticed before, but I'll tell you just because it's something to talk about. In this game, you can eat raw meat with no ill effect. It doesn't heal you as much as when you cook it, but you can eat it and it doesn't poison you or anything. So it's another one of those survival-ish issues that's not really a survival game type thing, because normally in a survival game, if you eat uncooked meat or spoiled meat or whatever, you will get poisoned. But not in this one. They allow you to do it. Perfectly fine with it, in fact. Oh, my legs disappeared. I have had that a few times actually. I've been climbing something and climbed through the rock face and got stuck inside the mountain. And then had to use the I'm stuck option, which basically kills you, puts you back to town with half health, which is very nice for a bug in the game. But it is early access, so I shouldn't be overly harsh. And they are improving it quite significantly. So planting animation for normal seeds rubies. Planting animation for normal seeds, for example, is now probably 3 times faster than it used to be, which is obviously extremely nice. And I've just dropped rubies. What can I get rid of? So you might have noticed that I don't tend to drop things these days. Although I think I just dropped that. I didn't mean to. I tend to turn them into scrap. Because scrap can then be used to turn into gold dust oil, and then gold ingots, and then whatever. And that's obviously a much better use. Why did I not finish that? And that's obviously a much better use for them rather than just dropping them in the world. The only thing that I don't do that with is equipment, because for some strange reason, sorry, not equipment, masks. For some strange reason, the masks that you buy can't be broken down into scrap. You can only drop them or use them. Which reminds me, did you see my lovely mask in the start of this video? Because I've got a new mask, which is basically, I think it's called a regal mask. And it's kind of like a faceplate of a samurai helmet, where you've got a fake moustache made out of thatch, which is pretty funky. I have got a couple more that I bought using gold dust, but to be honest, some of them are just weird. One of them kind of looks like an old style plague mask, but with really, really thick goggles as well. And then a couple of them are just, well, really disappointing. I also got multiples of the same one, so I kind of went to 3 or 4 different mask vendors, and they gave me ones that I'd already got, which is a little annoying. Because you don't know which it is until you buy it. So it's kind of like gambling in games like Diablo. But yeah, not ideal. Also, ignore my Amity value in the top right hand corner. That seems to, after you've restarted the game, so when you first start the game, if you don't do anything to gain or lose Amity, it kind of just shows you a standard value, and I don't know why. So I think I've got over 2,000, but it's only showing 214. Very odd. Come on, Ruslan. What are you going to do? Are you going to join us and come back to Midhaven with me? Because I think Hua, or whatever her name is, would really love that, because I think she's got the hots for you. Yeah. Yes. And please don't call me foolish one. It's a bit nasty. What? You call me a friend, but then refer to me as foolish one. Yeah. Yes. Yes, you should rest. You want me to build you a house? Don't tell me I've got to go. All's I've done, I want to do an adventure. I don't want to go searching for materials to build. What do I need? Rebuild. Oh god, it is. Oh, awesome! I've got it. Well, that was me going like I was going to have to go searching for stuff again, and I'm stuck under the floor. Okay. Right. Thank you. There you go. I've made you a house. You're going to get clean. I mean, you live by a lake. You should be clean. And you still call me foolish one, even though we're friends, supposedly. Special armor that will protect from withered attacks. You may have it. Awesome. No, it's on the floor. What can I get rid of? Oh, I'd got the ability to make that anyway. It does look pretty cool. It's the best looking armour so far. It's very similar to what he's wearing, to be fair. Although mine, for some reason, looks better. Okay. Done. So that's the Ruslan quest done. So now it's find a purpose for a jit, which basically means I need to go and find the Sky Temple. Any chests up here? Chests. You only seem to get them with shrines, but I thought I'd double check just to see whether we've got anything free. All them a nice new armour. I also found out, because I do remember I have said before that it seems to be purely cosmetic. The armour does actually have different defence values. You just don't know. The only thing it says is minor or major or yeah, basically minor or major or moderate defense. It doesn't tell you what that defense is, which is quite irritating because it's hard to know whether one moderate is better than another or whether they're exactly the same. It would have been nice to have gone, oh, this moderate is 1 point higher defense than that one. So at least it's good to know that if you've got something that's minor, then a moderate one is going to be better. I'm just going to get this ruin. I'm not going to go searching for stuff for it. So on the mini-map in the bottom right-hand corner, the place which has got the page is basically where you have to go to activate the building, in effect. See, even when I'm doing an adventure, I still give out information. Just that kind of person. Do I... Yeah, I suppose I should clear this, shouldn't I? Ow. Don't you kill that plummet. Oh, you killed the plummet. I was too slow. Oh, I'm not doing that. Oh, itchy nose. Ow. Oh, for God's sake. So that rough jaw is coming after me. You can tell because it's looking at me, and every time I move around, it follows me. So it's basically stalking me, which means it's hungry and it's out for meat. In essence, I've got two options. I run away or I kill it. And I've decided I'm going to kill it simply because it might give me some decent materials. And I've had no, that is not. Inventory is full. Ugh, I know what's wrong with my nose. Very itchy. Am I going to be able to get this nest core before I get attacked by anything? That plummet seems to be running around like an idiot. Yes, go. You little. Saw you just before you hit me. Ow. Note to self, next time you come on an adventure, make sure you've got lots of spare slots. Gold dust and crystal. Nice. Both very useful things. Well, I'm assuming crystal's going to be useful. Oh dear. I think the best option... Oh, God, another one. Dense spikes. Nice. Oh. Withered haze this far out. Oh, God. I think I've got ages to go until I reach the... Lots of enemies. Whoa. This is a lot of enemies. Oh. Really bad camera angle. Ow. Oh my god. Oh, Jesus. If I got like the equivalent of 1 health. Myself some withered resistance back. Ow. Right, let me get this tree and then just run. Run. This place is horrible, I've decided. Oh, good God, get up there. That is a long way to climb. Please let this level out so I can stand up. Ugh, that was close. Oh God, wobbly cameras. I mean, to be honest, right, as an independent early access... Oh God. As an independent early access game, I was about to say, this is actually pretty decent as far as bugs. There's not that many. Yes, there's some janky camera angles, and like I said previously, I have fallen through like cliff faces before and stuff, but for the size of the world and the amount of things that you can actually do, this is a pretty decent effort, especially from a developer that I've literally never heard of before, Dreamlit. Pretty decent. Oh God. Come on, get the tree and leg it. Oh my God, that's a lot. No, that was too many.
Now this is one of those games that just because of the art direction, you kind of expect it to be relatively easy and straightforward. Definitely isn't, and I died a lot of times trying to get done what I wanted to do. In the process of getting done what I wanted to do, I also stumbled across some things I really didn't want to see, such as this withered giant. Now, although I didn't take it on, I did take the opportunity to catch it in my Shimu decks so that I could find out its weaknesses. What it did highlight to me though was the fact I needed to get better equipment, and I noticed that I did actually have a load of withered armour, so I crafted that. I crafted myself a new sword, and I crafted myself a new bow. And once I'd done all of that, got myself some healing potions and some withered resistance potions, I decided to head back out there.
Right, hopefully I'm now going to be capable of actually doing what I set out to do all along. Because let's just say it's been a chore, to say the least. I need to where do I go from? Probably here. I still need to get to the Sky Temple. Ajit's purpose is harder than I was expecting. Let's put it that way. Oh, a chest. Picnic umbrella. Awesome. So my picnic area is going to have a nice umbrella from now on. In fact, I should probably move that to somewhere like Midhaven, because I need to get more culture points in Midhaven. I don't need as many culture points in my farm village, so yeah, I will move them at some point. Not very high on the priority list though. Go, come on, Chingo B. So I think the best method is going to be... Oh, good God. Did not realise this was holy. Oh, good. The best method is definitely not falling down there, that's for sure. Not even... Oh, it looks like you can get back up. Crazy. Okay. What I was going to say was I think the best method of getting to the Sky Temple is to go as high as possible. So previously on one of my kind of little excursions when I found the giant prisons, etc., or that nest, I did find a giant bridge which you could kind of see in the background just back there, and the mountain that's on is pretty high, so hopefully it's not going to have as many... Go on, cat. There we go. It's not going to have as many withered up there, hopefully. Who knows? But with my new armor, which I think has got high resistance or major resistance, as they call it. I think it has anyway. I can't remember. Yeah. With this new armor, hopefully I'll survive long enough to actually get to the temple. I've got a couple of withered resistance potions, so as my withered resistance start going down, if I can't find a tree, at least I've got a way of building it back up. I've got 6 healing potions, so I don't want to use them just yet because I've not lost much health. But obviously as I start to lose health, I can use those to boost it back up. Most armor sets seem to have the ability to boost your healing items as well. So I mentioned before about a new temperate forest. Well, literally. Sneaking up bugger. Literally, it's just below me and I'm about to ride through it. There is quite a large nest right next to it, so I will have to clear that out at some point, just because I'm going to have to grow this forest at some point. What's the forest? So yeah, just to the right up there is where I want to go. There is actually a building up there. I think it's the cemetery. that I think I showed I'd found in the last. I didn't show it, but I showed in my list of ruins that I needed to fix. Well, it's just up this hill, but I'm going to go higher than that. Because I'm hoping anyway, that if I go up there, there's going to be a route to go north. Because the bridge and the cemetery are actually south. There's the bridge, and the cemetery's just there. Side, so I'm going up here. Now I can get right to the top because I did before when I found the bridge. Oh, withered haze already. Never good. I mean, I like the fact that in this game, the withered haze is your kind of weather effects in essence. So either hot or cold or whatever that may be. It's taken the survival genre and kind of turned it on its head a little bit. Survival light. I think I might have said that in one of my previous episodes, but I do find it survival light. And as far as you don't have some of the core survival things like thirst and hunger, and they've changed the weather effects to be specifically withered resistance. Whoa. I don't want to die any more times. I think it's 5 now, just trying to get here. That's why I realise my equipment's just obviously not good enough. Just not seeing any trees. Was that a tree? No, it was the end. Oh, I thought this white bit here was the tree. That would have been really irritating. Jesus Christ. Iron boulder, nice. Right, I'm gonna go over here up this slope that's just in front of me in the distance. Oh, for God's sake, another one. Everything's out to get me today. Hopefully they'll be fighting each other, but I can't even turn around to find out because it'll slow me down too much. Am I moonwalking? No, I'm not, luckily. Right. I have no idea how far I need to go. Oh, a tree. Awesome. Oh, hang on. This is where I need to be. Excellent. That was much easier. I should have done that first time. Oh, God. Right, can I drop through this? Oh, God, no. Let go. No, don't. Oh, God, just get in. Oh, God. Dodge. Jump. Run away. Activate this, because then at least I can come back and rebuild it, because it'll tell me what and again. Oh, right. At least now I know what I need. Which is important. Now I remember the Sky God said that they were going to come to Sky Temple, but I can't see them anywhere. Maybe I have to repair the temple first. Right. Now at least I can come back here with the portal, so let's take these guys on. Ah. Oh, God. Hang on. I'm not taking any damage. Did I literally just get hit by that and not take any damage? Yes, I did. It's knocking me back, but I'm not taking any damage from the withered. Oh, you are joking me. Are you... Oh, this is god tier armor. This is ridiculous. I mean, I'm literally taking no damage at all. Not even a little bit. And they seem to be dying really quickly. Like stupidly quickly. Which I don't quite understand. Right, so sustain pillar, crystal. There you go. Need crystal. Yeah. But yeah, my weapons haven't changed. Did he just injure himself? There's none left. I'm sure that withered just actually injured itself when it hit me. Right, well, let's go back, collect the items, and then come and fix the place up. Wow, that's just completely changed everything. I think next episode I might go giant hunting. Why not? Absolutely crazy. Right, so hopefully that should be everything. Let's just double check. Yeah, that's everything. Awesome. So I did actually need to repair one shrine, but it's to complete the quest. So it wasn't just because it was, something to do. Yep, they are definitely hurting themselves. Well, they knock me back, but I'm quite happy for them to knock me back if they're not actually hurting me. Have a look about this thing. Oh, he hurt himself quite a lot, to be fair. That one just killed itself, literally. That Razzie killed itself. Absolutely ridiculous armor set. I did check, actually. I should have said I did check, and it says that it reflects damage from withered attacks. So I'm guessing the withered haze is going to affect me still. But I might have to check that at some point. Ooh, composite bow. Steel arrows. Hey. Oh, okay. I like the entire area, so does that mean there's no withered haze at all any longer? And it's a shrine, so there's got to be a chest around here somewhere. Give me a chest. I want it to have unlocked stuff. I want some free stuff. Give me. And it looked much bigger from the aerial view. Sky Shaman. Jubanga Shepherd. Where have I seen that before? Oh, of course, Ajit's family crest. Could it have been anything else, as we had to come here for his purpose? Right, so I need to go and speak to Winguri, the sky god. Oh, and they're now at the base of the mountain. How the hell did they get here? Winguri wants to speak with me. Ooh. That's not Winguri. That's a gong. Yeah. Definitely shouldn't ring it. So far, whenever I level up or unlock a new forest, I get extra health. What I haven't found a way of doing is increasing my stamina pool. So, oh good god. So climbing is an absolute nightmare. Because I still can only climb as far as I did originally. Yes, I can create it. Lay it on me. Ah, there's a shock. Do you know, not only did I guess that, but there's a reason I guessed that. And that is because when you're loading the game up, one of the images are giant whale-like things in the sky. I'm guessing they are Jabanga. So, just by the artwork of the loading screens, etc., you can tell that they are going to come back. I'm not sure that's what they intended, but that is the way it is. Restoring 3 of Holdra's Sacred Forest. Done. Partially convinced me to send a return signal. We need to provide me an offering. Oh, of course, an offering. Yep, that makes sense. You want something, of course. Are we understood on this? Of course we're understood on this. But regardless, let me go and seek out Ajit. Nope, looks like he's below me. I was looking in the distance, saw that. You thought I was committing suicide then, didn't you? Yeah, I saw that statue and thought that's going to have another relic type thing. Your apprentice. Not convinced about that. Yes. Yes. Offering bowl to the Jabanga. Yes, yes, Ajit, you are related to the Jabanga shepherds. Fortunately, again, a role where you can lord it over everyone else. Oh, awesome. I've got that as well. I like it when things just work. Young architect, not young apprentice. Okay. So turn up for the books. Aesthetic and spiritual beauty. Just what I'm not sure you can do. But we will see. Awesome. Well, that's another done quest.
And with that, my task was done. So not only had I managed to find a purpose for Ajit, which, let's face it, he really needed one, I also managed to fix a shrine. I managed to remove the withered haze from the area, and I also managed to, well, make some armour that made me immune to the withered. One thing that I didn't try, which will probably happen the next episode, is see whether it gives me protection against withered haze. That's if there's any left. But it will allow me to, in my next episode, hopefully take on a withered giant if I can find any. So that's something to look forward to. But anyway, I'm going to leave the video there. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I really do appreciate it. If you have enjoyed the video, please make sure you do click the like button. Subscribe if you are new to the channel. And please leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you think. Do you like this slight change in pace, slight change in the way I do the videos? If you do, let me know below. If you don't like it, also let me know, because every comment helps, basically. That's it. Thank you very much. I look forward to seeing you for my next video very soon. You all take care. Bye for now.